Well, I look great today, but happy Monday. I hope your guys' weekend went fine. It went well. I'm in a really good mood today because my husband is magical and amazing and awesome and got the car door to close, you guys. He got the car door to close. We made a manual door, so it's no longer an electric door. It's manual, so we can open and close it manually. I'm going to choose not to really mess with it though. But now we just have to go out and buy a battery for the car because like it's dead battery, which I am okay with spending between 50 to 80 bucks on a new car battery than like $600 to fix a door that we just turned to be manual. So I'm in a good mood. Hopefully today at some point, I did text my friend to ask if I could borrow her car at some point today. I have not gotten a response back yet. But hopefully by the end of the day I will have been able to get to a Walmart nearby and pick up a car battery for my husband to put into the car, and then we'll have a working car and that will be awesome. And then I can like do things this month that would be good to do. Which kind of brings me to money plans. Serious talk, people. So, I've decided, along with my husband, that, so my husband and I, we are in debt, like, and it is a financial strain on us, honestly. Like, we are making it because I work and stuff like that, and I'm okay to work the hours that I'm working now. I won't work more, mostly because I'm starting student teaching and stuff. But what we decided is my husband, he gets a bonus at the end of the month. We're going to put all of that towards his debt. And that's going to get rid of like one of the biggest debt pretty much that we have. And then we're going to, even though it's okay for us to pay, you know, okay for us to pay $168 for our car every month, I'd rather not be paying for the next 20 months or so, almost 2 more years for our car. So we're going to start dumping money into paying off the car. However, I'm still planning on doing things for my classroom and getting supplies for student teaching, and I also need like a new wardrobe, pretty much. Like, I only have LuLaRoe, pretty much, is for my clothing. So I need to find more professional slacks, professional blouses, just more professional clothing. And so I'm planning on doing that with my student loan and then getting some other things as well. And I will definitely show you everything I get when it comes to that point. And I talked to my husband about it. It's like, you know, like I said, I've been honest, like, we're not the most frugal with my student loans and stuff like that. But I feel like if I'm putting it all towards, you know, my wardrobe as a professional wardrobe and things for my classroom, then that's kind of what it was meant for. And so I'm gonna do that and get like school clothes for my kids as well, kind of a thing. So that's what we're planning to do with my student loan, which puts off, my kids really wanted these iPads, which I'm still more than willing to get them, but we're going to start actually saving to purchase those next year. So by next summer we should have those, because if we can dump, as like I said, this one loan that we're paying off, it's a huge chunk. If we could take everything that we are paying from that loan and add it on top of what we're paying for our car loan, it'll take, well, I did the math yesterday, and this is like without interest kind of a thing. If we pay what's just owed on the car loan right now, it would take us 20 months to pay it off. If we take what we're paying for this other loan and add it to the car loan, it'll take us 10 months to pay it off. That's like cutting it in half. That's kind of crazy and ridiculous. And so that's what we're planning on doing. And then when we get our tax returns next year, we'll just finish paying off. So we should actually, by February, March, have the car loan actually done and taken care of, which will be nice. So that's kind of the plan with that. Today is laundry day, so I'm having my oldest son, he's helping me do laundry. When things are dried, I will be the one folding, but he's the one that's doing the laundry. And I still need to work out today, which goes on my workout vlog on Fridays. If you haven't seen those, like they're kind of hit and miss right now. Like I post every Friday, but my workouts, they have been hit and miss big time. And so I'm trying to get better. This is gonna turn out to be a long clip today. I'm also starting to get up at 6 o'clock every morning now. I got up, like you can tell I'm in bed. I got up. I was awake at 6 o'clock. I did not truly get out of bed until 7. And this week I'm gonna be okay with that. As long as I am awake and sitting up in bed at 6 o'clock, the next week I can take the next step of, like, you know, maybe working out first thing. But I am not a morning person. I am not really even a night person. I am a person that loves my sleep. But there is 41 days now left until I start student teaching, and I've heard somewhere that if you do something for 40 days straight, it turns into a habit. And so at least I'm awake at 6 o'clock. So that's my goal for now until student teaching starts, because I need to be up by like 6 o'clock for student teaching so I can be presentable, because it is an extended interview pretty much. So with that all being said, I'm gonna leave you guys and I will check back in with you guys later. I'll let you know if we are able to get the car battery today or not. I really hope we are, because I really want a car back. That's not gonna change my mind though about the kids club place that I work. I'm still leaving that place, mostly because I found out that I could take my kids to the pool on Saturdays for free at the public pool. And we only really need to go once a week. And in the summertime, and the reason why we can go on Saturday for free is because my oldest is autistic, and so it's like a special needs time. And the entire pool's open for swimming. And so he still gets to go down the slides. If he wanted to do the diving board, he could do that. And so since he's special needs, he gets in, and then the rest of the family gets in as well. So it's like a special needs swim. Which is nice because he was getting very overwhelmed even with the amount of people that were there, which there honestly wasn't a ton of people, but he was starting to get very overwhelmed by the end of it. When we went last week, our friend brought us, and so he had to come home and take like a breather. And so that's one thing, like when we take him out places, he gets very overwhelmed very quickly because there's just so many people and so much noise and so much stimulus that it's really hard for him. And so it was nice that it was a little bit more chill until the end when he started freaking out. So I'll let you go. I'm gonna go charge my battery and I'll check back in with you guys a bit later today. Bye. Focus the real. You guys, so I'm dressed. I've actually been out of the house. I've been to Walmart, picked up a car battery, and guess what's working? The car. It's fixed. So we're gonna go to lunch today, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna go to lunch? We're gonna go to lunch today. We're gonna take him to school for lunch today. We're gonna go to the school for lunch. So we're gonna go to the school for lunch, and then right now we're doing laundry, so that's a pile I need to fold. I'll probably do that when I get back.
This.
He's watching Ryan. I was reading Tuck Everlasting. It's an easy read. The chapters are really short. I'm actually almost, if you can see, I'm almost halfway through the book already.
And Mommy, I'm
say.
phone.
Like I said, it's an easy read. I'm interested. So here's the thing. I don't know if any of you guys have ever read Tuck Everlasting or if you've seen the book. So if you've seen the book, you know that there's a love story between Winifred and Jesse Tuck. And so I'm hoping it's actually not in the book, because when I'm reading the book, I come to find out that Winifred's only 10 and she's gonna be 11. And I feel like I understand like this was back in like a different era kind of a thing, but still, like, knowing that she was just 10, like, that's crazy to me. Which also kind of makes it make more sense, because when you watch the movie, like, she's definitely older than 10. It makes more sense to why they were freaking out that she ran away, thinking she was kidnapped, all that jazz.
Sorry.
So I will let you guys go. I'm gonna probably read a little bit more. Yep, a shark. And then I'm going to start possibly folding clothes before we have to go.
Bye.
But I'll definitely fold the clothes when we get home because it is laundry day and we need to get all of the laundry done on Mondays.
Also, frozen.
Sounds like he's coming. Okay, you guys can sit right there on the floor.
Here.
Right there.
And once we're standing, opening
Okay.
baskets.
I'm already recording. But, so I got some boxes in the mail. And I have another one coming through FedEx today. Got a kid dancing in the background. You guys, no video bombing. Sit, or you can't be in here. What? I told them already.
Actually,
Just sit. No, everyone sit. Just sit.
Fine.
My goodness gracious. So, got some boxes in the mail. I have another one coming later today, so I'll go through that one with you too. Instead of doing a big big haul thing at the end of this month, beginning of next month, I'm just gonna do it as I get things, kind of a thing. So this is the first one. I ordered it. Everything I ordered is off of Amazon, which by the time this goes up, Amazon Prime Day will be done, and I don't even know if these will be on sale during Amazon Prime Day. But the first book that I got was Wonder. I really want to read this one, so I started reading Tuck Everlasting today, which I have a feeling in like the next 3 days I'll be done with that one, and then I'm gonna pick this one up, Wonder. So I really wanted to read this one, and I think it'll be a good either a classroom read, like a read aloud to the kids, or even just have it in my library. I don't know how I want to do it yet, but I really wanted this one. So that's Wonder. And then we have this box. Don't let size trick you. I feel like there's a lot in here. So let's open it up.
There is.
Yeah, I just hear a truck. Let's see if I just heard a truck outside.
No, you didn't.
Are you sure?
I did.
Did you? Go see if I heard a truck.
Hearing things.
Let's see if I heard it.
You were hearing things. Oh. That's good for you.
I don't think it was Dad's game.
Yes, it was. There's like trucks on that game.
Well, no, I don't think it was. You guys, it could have been the FedEx truck with the other box. Go see if there's another box out there.
Oh, it was.
I'm just saying, it could have been. Okay. Anything there? Okay, close the door, come back. A girl could hope.
Okay, truck.
It was McKay's truck? Okay, I have to give him back his charger. So I got some Berenstain Bear books and some Robert Munsch books. There's some Robert Munsch in here. There's one Robert Munsch book in here. So the other ones are going to be coming in the other box today. Okay, so for Berenstain Bear books, I got the Berenstain Bears and the Golden Rule. I got Bedtime Battle. I got Dinosaur Dig. I got Learn About Strangers.
Mom,
I got Kindness Counts. Let's get honey. And then with Robert Munsch, I got Smelly Socks. I got more, but they're in the other box that is going to be coming today. I really was excited to get the Berenstain Bear books because I remember reading them as a kid and loving them, and actually watching like the TV show thing as a kid too. Like, I loved Berenstain Bears. So I'm really excited about these and reading them to my kids, or even my son who's going into 1st grade. He might even be able to take some of these books and read them by himself. So we'll see.
That's what
But I really like these.
say.
That's what you were about to say?
Yeah.
So the next thing that I got were these books. So these are the Nevergirl Disney's The Nevergirls collection. So I got collection number 1, which comes with the first 4 books. I'll take off the plastic wrap later. And then collection number 2, which is the next one, so 5 through 8. And then the 3rd collection, I only saw 3 collections, 9 through 12. So I got 12 Nevergirl collection books. And that's all I have in this box. Like I said, I have a lot more books in the other box that's supposed to come today. And as soon as that comes, I will show those to you. But right now, I'm going to scan these into my library. Which, why don't I show you how I do that really quick? Okay?
Mom,
What?
is there Goosebumps in the other one?
No, there's no Goosebumps in the other one. So, for my classroom library, I am using, it's called booksource.classroomlibrary.com. If I remember, I'll try to leave a link to it. But it also has an app. So the app, let me go back. You guys can see. Is it gonna focus for me? Maybe, possibly. Ah, wrong one.
Mom.
It's this green one right here, is what it looks like.
Mom.
So like, one second, honey. I go in, I have my credentials saved to it. So I log in,
Mom.
and then I have the option to scan books. So I click on scan. This is the best part, you guys. So it comes up with like this barcode thing. I grab my book. I get the barcode off the back. I scan it. And there you go. Click add to library. And it's put it into my library that's on my computer. So it automatically adds it on. If it has the Lexile and everything like that attached to this book, it'll automatically put that into all that information into the library as well. So every time I get books, I go through and I just do that. So I click scan. The barcode. Scan the barcode. There we go. Add to library. That easy to add these books to my library. Sometimes the books do not come up with the scanning of the barcode. So that's when I actually have to go into my computer and put in the ISBN number, which isn't a huge deal. I don't mind doing it. I mean, this is definitely a whole lot faster.
My teacher read this to me.
Did you like it?
Mm-hmm. It's really
So
funny.
I'm gonna go through. I'm just gonna scan all my books in, and when I get my other books, I'll definitely show you guys. But I'm gonna leave you guys with that for now. So I'll see you guys later. Bye. Back. So I got my other box. I told my husband that I'm like, you're in the shot, so you know. So he reaches over and he grabs his hat and he puts it on. So I got my other box from Amazon. What?
My hair was a mess.
His hair was a mess. Like mine's like beautiful and perfect. It's not. So the first thing I got in the box, a toy for the kids. They'll find it, they'll pop it, it'll get destroyed.
Or I will.
Or Chris will. What is this? Guys. So I ordered a Robert Munsch book. It's the book. So this is a Robert Munsch book. Do you guys see this? This is not going anywhere.
How much did you pay for
I
that?
don't remember. Oh my gosh. This is tiny.
You didn't know it was that big?
No.
You didn't like
What
read
that
the
is?
description?
No. Oh my god. So anyway, it's a Robert Munsch book. You can so, the fire station. Oh my gosh, this is awesome.
Maybe that book only comes that big.
Maybe, I don't know, but you guys. Like, what is this?
It's like all ripped.
That was really funny. So I got some more Berenstain Bear books. I have Berenstain Bears Visit the Dentist. Another Robert Munsch book. 50 Below Zero.
It was $2.
Banana.
The back says.
Another Robert Munsch book. I love this one, you guys. The Paperback Princess. If you have not ever read this book, please read this book. This is an awesome book. So here's another one. Berenstain Bear books. Forget Their Manners.
We have a
Berenstain Bears and the Truth.
one.
Oh my gosh, you guys. I still can't get over that. That's hilarious. That is so funny. Just also, you know, I have other kids here. Like, it's kind of crazy at my house right now. Hey! Dr. Pepper Thief? Those are in limited supply right now, buddy.
It's ripped.
You see that? That is so funny. Okay, so here's some more books.
This one's bad.
Please don't touch it. Sit down. Another one, the Berenstain Bears and the Weekend at Grandma's. Another Robert Munsch, Mud Puddle. Another Robert Munsch, Something Good. The Berenstain Bears and the Trouble with Chores. The Berenstain Bears and Too Much Junk Food. The Berenstain Bears and the Messy Room.
Go find ours.
The Berenstain Bears and the Forgiving Tree.
Book over there in the bookcase. Go find ours. That one's mine.
The Berenstain Bears and Too Much TV.
Yeah.
This is a Robert Munsch book. Thomas's Snowsuit. And then this one's First Day Jitters. So I've just seen a lot of teachers get this book and they use it within like the first few days where they read it. And so I'm excited to read this to my kids. And it's about how the teacher has first day jitters. It's not really about how the kids have these first day jitters. It's the teacher who is very jittery about the first day. And so I really like that. That book still. That book, you guys. That's hilarious. And then the last one that I got in this box, I still have 2 other books coming. But I did get the SatoTech.com wireless doorbell. So I am planning on using this as like my attention getter kind of a thing in my class, where we could use this for rotations, and when I need to like bring them in from like talking too much, I can ring the doorbell, which would be the smaller piece I would have on my lanyard or something. So I would ring it, it would get their attention, bring them back into focusing, or let them know that it's time to like rotate groups. So that is everything that I got in this haul. That one book though, you guys, that is awesome and hilarious. So I will talk to you guys later. So yeah, bye. Good morning, everyone. So today is Tuesday, July 17th. It's actually my brother's birthday. So if my brother's watching, which he's not, because yeah, he's not. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
To you.
Yeah, if you would watch this, you'd hear him sing happy birthday to him. So I worked last night. It wasn't too bad. I'm really liking the fact that I only work 4 hours a day now. So that's nice. We woke up this morning 6 o'clock again. Did not get out of bed until closer to 7. But that's also because so we totally not related to teaching or anything like that, but we are Mormons. We're members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And this week we're trying really hard, and even if you're not a member of our church or anything, and like you're just trying hard to like do scripture study and stuff like that with your family, if you're Christian, like that's what we're trying to do this week, because we need to just get better at things. I've noticed just in my house it's not as peaceful as I want it to be, and I'm not as peaceful as I want to be. And so last night we had a family home evening, so we gathered as a family and we talked about our family rules, and we acted some of them out and stuff like that. And I think today's gonna be a lot better, especially since I showed you guys in my haul yesterday the doorbell thing. So this is the clicker, and so my husband and I, we decided to use this as for our family right now, and I might end up just leaving this for my family and then getting another one for my classroom, because this is a magic button, you guys. Do you want to see why it's a magic button? Give me a second. I'm gonna press the button and then watch. See? It's a magic button, you guys. I pressed the button.
I thought you needed something.
I did. I needed to show them that this is a magic button.
It's not real.
It's a magic button.
No.
So I pressed the button and they came. Okay, thank you guys. You guys can go back in.
You're welcome. Okay.
Alright. My husband just called me the Pied Piper of buttons. And the reason why I'm excited about that is my husband and I, we get really frustrated. Like, they're fighting, they're doing things, and like I said, totally not necessarily teacher related, only it is in a way, because that's pretty much how I plan on getting the attention of my students, is I'll press the button and then they'll get their attention back on me. Like, that's gonna be the rule, that's gonna get their attention back on me. But if they're fighting, they're doing something that we don't want, we can come in here. The button's always going to be on this dresser, which I'm going to clean off today because I'm cleaning my room today. And I'll press it and they're supposed to come in, all of them. And which maybe this means I'm turning into my mother. So when I was younger, there were 9 kids in our family. And my mom and dad, they had the system. I don't even know if my husband knows this. So they had this system where they would stomp their foot on the ground, because my mom actually rarely came out of her room, which is sad. She was always pretty depressed, and at the end of her life she was just really sick. But she would stomp on the ground, because, you know, this is before we had cell phones and stuff, and you had to count. As soon as they started stomping, you had to count how many stomps they were stomping, because if it was 1 stomp, they wanted the oldest child. If it was 2 stomps, they wanted the next oldest. If it was 3 stomps, they wanted me. 4, one of my brothers, so on and so forth, for all 9 kids. So you knew if they stomped 9 times, they wanted the youngest kid. If they stomped, I think, 10 times, that meant they wanted everybody. So we all had to go. And so maybe I'm not any better than my mom right now because I have this button. But what I'm hoping this does is that when I'm frustrated and angry and I want to just yell at them to stop and stuff like that, it'll give me a moment. It'll give me a moment to walk into the bedroom, grab the button, press the button, to have them stop what they're doing, get their attention, come in, so I can talk to them about it instead of yelling. Because I really just don't want to yell anymore. Like, that's kind of the gist of it. But I'm going to sit, I'm going to relax for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to start cleaning my room. And just, you guys, like this dresser here. And hello. Get my phone out of my bag. Because I want to.
Hello.
Second. Sorry, I had to take somebody. But also, in the car, I've started wanting to listen to more like podcasts. So, where's
that? See that?
Where's my library?
I'm in the car.
Classroom
I can move
planning.
it.
Right.
Let's just move it.
Move. So I'm gonna show.
Oh, we're moving the car.
Hey, you guys, please stop.
We're moving the car.
Please stop.
We're on the out.
Okay, so you can probably hear it in the background now. I'm gonna pause it while I'm driving, while I'm talking to you guys. So, here's what I want to talk to you guys for about briefly. Like really briefly.
Okay.
I'm not talking to you guys, I'm talking to my camera. So, just now I did something crazy. You guys. But I've told you guys that I've been planning on doing this. I think I've at least told you guys I'm planning on doing this. But I just figured like it was the right time because I got an email about it. So, and I was talking to my dad about it last night. So I've said that as soon as I am done with my bachelor's degree, like as soon as I am done, I was planning on going straight into getting my master's degree, and then as soon as I'm done with that master's degree, I'm going straight into getting another master's degree. So, with that being said, I just applied, well, believe I just applied for my master's program. I have to talk to an enrollment counselor and all that jazz and figure out exactly how this is gonna work, because I'm going straight into a bachelor's, into a master's, and I probably need to complete another FAFSA for the master's program. But I'm excited, you guys, and like I didn't know when it was a good time to like put in that I'm interested in doing this in the school, but I got an email saying that, you know, you're almost done with school, you only have a few more credits left. Have you considered this? And like talked about applying, and so I'm like, you know what, let's do it. Let's just put it in there. And so that's what I did. So I have officially, I guess you could say, applied for my master's program in educational learning and technology. And I am so excited. Mostly also because I know that if I were to take a break, if I were even to take a month of a break, because this summer has been really nice, you guys, not having to go to school, but if I were to take a break, even for just a few months, I probably wouldn't have gotten back into it. But because I'm going straight into it, and I'm like, I feel like no turning back now. Like I'm committed now to do this. And then as soon as I'm done with that one, I will go straight into another program. And so I will be almost even like a quarter of the way done with my master's program by the time I even start teaching, because of how I have everything laid out. And so, and by, like I said, by the end of my second year teaching, obviously, I'll have my master's degree. So, and then by the end of my fourth year teaching, I'll have my second master's, and then my fifth year teaching. So I'll get 2 pay bumps within my 5 years of a pay freeze. So it'll be really nice. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I did something crazy. I applied for my master's program, taking the kids to get lunch. I might show you guys what we eat. I may or may not get what they're getting. Depends on what it is, because sometimes it looks a little iffy. But if it looks good, I'll get it. But I will talk to you guys all later. See ya. Oh my gosh, everyone. Update for the day. And it's a doozy of one. I was scared for a second, actually a few minutes, that I wasn't doing student teaching this fall. That would have been a real twist to everything, huh? So, in order to do student teaching, and even in order to go into the classroom to do observation hours at my school, at WGU, you have to have liability insurance. So, last fall, I signed up for liability insurance, through NEA, the National Education Association. So I signed up. I got a membership through them, which is only $25 for a year membership, and that includes liability insurance. So, $25, signed up. Well, my subscription to that does not end until the end of August. So, I was like, I'm good. I don't need to renew it right away. I just need to make sure that it's renewed before the end of August, and I'm good. So today, while I was sitting, and I was actually talking to an enrollment counselor for my master's program, which that was an interesting conversation, you guys. I feel like the person spent like 15 minutes trying to convince me that this wasn't a good move for me, and I'm just like, what? Anyway, while I was talking to her, I was in the process of renewing the membership, even though I technically, sorry, there's like a lash that was like sticking out. That looks better. Technically, I still had another month and a half left of my membership. But I'm like, you know what? While I'm thinking about it, I'll go ahead, I'll renew it, it'll be good. So I went ahead and I did that. And while I did that, I figured out how to screenshot my screen so I can post that to my student page so that they had the most current information for my liability insurance. I'm like, it's okay. Well, then I had a friend come over and we were talking. Her boys were here playing. I think her channel is called The Single Autism Mom Life, if that's it, and I'll try to remember to link it down below. She has a channel where she does a lot of DIY and like Dollar Tree hauls and talks about her kids that have autism. So if you're interested in that, I can go ahead and link that below for you guys. But she was over here, we were talking, and then I get a call from my mentor, and I love my mentor, and she is calling, and there's something different about this phone call. Like, there was a hint of panic in her voice. And she said, well, I see that your liability insurance is uploading. I'm like, yeah. And she's like, well, when did you upload that? I'm like, I don't know, about 30 minutes ago. And she starts freaking out. Because I guess the liability insurance, even though I have it until the end of August, like, my renewal was due to the school by July 15th, which doesn't make sense because I'm still covered under last year's subscription. Whatever. So she's like, you may not be able to do student teaching. She's like, it's not up to me. It's all up in the air now. Like, it's out of my hands and all these things. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. I still have it. Like, you guys, sorry. I'm like pulling at my lashes. This is how when I get nervous, I like pull at them. So I'll try to stop. But I was like freaking out. And so I get off the phone. My friend's still here. And I explain the situation to her. I'm like freaking out. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. And then she leaves. I talk to my husband, freaking out, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go call the field service placement. I'm gonna talk to them, see what I can do. Hopefully I didn't lose my chance to do student teaching. Like, I was freaking out. So I called the school, talked to somebody in the field placement department, which I can't remember your name, but if you ever watch this and you know that you talked to me, and oh, thank you. So I told her, like, I think I might have screwed up. And I explained the situation. She pulled up my thing. She's like, I pushed it through. You're fine. You're gonna do your student teaching. You're fine. And so I'm good. But there was a brief, like, 10 minutes or so there where I was legit ready to cry and, like, give up on life and just, like, well, not give up on life. That's not even funny. Like, that's serious. Like, I'll tell you possibly later another thing. But things have come to light at work about something. Anyway, and I may or may not ever really go into that. But for a whole 10 minutes, I thought my whole career was in jeopardy and my whole plans were in jeopardy because I hadn't renewed a membership that hasn't expired yet. Yeah. But I'm good. I'm still doing student teaching. I'm good. But if I could express to you my anxiety about that moment, it was strong and it was bad. But I just wanted to let you know that all happened today because that's fun. I'm going to sit, relax for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to start cleaning off surfaces because I still have not cleaned. There's probably not going to be a workout video going up on Friday this week because I don't want to make one and I don't really want to work out this week. I want to focus. If anybody who watches my workout videos, if you're watching these, I'm having a hard time, and I keep saying that, and I don't want to keep posting videos when, like, I'm just like, I'm having a hard time, I'm not working out. Like, I don't feel like that's good. It's not good content. Yes, I still want to lose weight, and yes, this is, like, really bad. Like, I need to stop. They're, like, growing out, and I'm done. But, like, I want to work out and everything like that, but I also want to focus on other areas of my life that I feel like are a little bit more important right now. Like, learning how to wake up at 6 in the morning. That's important right now. Cleaning my house, getting things really clean, and just kind of working on one habit at a time that will make me happy. And while working out, that will help me lose weight and stuff. If I focus on just eating clean, that could help too. Which, that's the majority of it. But I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna watch some Instagram stories with Pocket Full of Primary because she's, like, telling everybody about all these Amazon Prime deals. Even though I'm not gonna participate in any of them, but it's fun to watch. So I will let you guys go, and I will clean my room before I start working tonight. Even if it's just the surfaces and this corner right here, I will clean at least the dressers in this corner before I work tonight. So I'll talk to you guys later. Hello and happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
I get Robux. I love you. That's maybe.
So call me maybe. Anyway, so we're on our way to get school lunch. I am going to pick something up.
We're going to Splash Pad. Whatever it is.
So, and I'm going to pick up lunch on the way for me, yeah, we're gonna go to a splash pad or just run to the sprinklers by the school with someby else. So that's what we're planning on doing. It's not Dylan. But yeah, I just want to say hello. I wanted to say that me waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning is really hard. Like, it's
Easter?
really hard for me.
Easter?
It's not Easter. I'm on the struggle bus. And if anyone's watching this and if anyone has any idea of something that I might be able to drink or what I should do to help not be so tired, I don't drink coffee. I don't drink tea. I mean, I can drink herbal tea, I guess, but nothing other than that. And I feel like carbonated, like Dr. Pepper and stuff like that, like, first of all, I feel like that's just not healthy to be drinking all the time. I do have one every now and then. But
When I sleep.
first thing in the morning, I don't, that just makes me kind of sick to think to do that. But if anyone has any ideas of what I can drink or do to like wake up in the morning and like help myself be a little bit more of a morning person than what I am right now, because like anything would be an improvement, because I'm not a morning person at all, and I'm trying so hard to become more of a morning person and a night owl all at the same time, so that I could just get things done. I can extend my day pretty much. So with that being said, I'm gonna let you guys go. Like I said, I'm gonna go pick something up to eat, and then I'm taking the kids to the school so that they can eat, and then we're gonna go do a fun activity, splash pad or sprinklers by the school, and then we will come home and I will clean my desk today. My desk is the thing I need to get done. I did clean my long dresser, the dresser that has the TV on it, and then the dresser next to my bed. I cleaned off those surfaces yesterday, and the spot by my bed. So I have gotten the chores, quote-unquote chores, done that I wanted to, both Monday and Tuesday, but today it's a desk day, so I need to completely organize and clean that. So I will talk to you guys later. Happy Thursday. I did not vlog like pretty much at all yesterday. It's honestly, like, we were with friends at lunch, and then afterwards they played in the sprinklers by the middle school. And since they were with friends, I decided I didn't want to bother asking if the kids could be on YouTube. So yeah. Sorry, I'm pulling out. We're on our way to Kids Club, which is my other job, which I'm hoping I will only have for just a couple more weeks.
Our car is fixed.
Our car is fixed. They already know that. So, but yesterday, so we played in the sprinklers, we came home. I just kind of wanted to relax, so I didn't really do anything. We just chilled. I finished reading Tuck Everlasting, and today my son just said that yesterday he finished reading Charlie and the Chocolate Factory yesterday. Cole, how did you like that book? What do you think of it?
5 stars.
5 stars? You really liked that book?
Yeah, we should do a review on that.
Maybe we'll have to do a review on that one this weekend.
Every one of them.
Every one of them. That's going to be a lot of reviews that we have to catch up on. It's my bag.
I'm doing it.
But I read the book I read the book, finished the Tuck Everlasting yesterday. I'm gonna start the book. That lighting is like really bad, people. I'm sorry. I don't know how to fix it. This is just gonna be a shadow. If I do that, no, that made it worse. There's just gonna be a shadow. I'm gonna start reading the book Wonder today at some point, and I'm sure Cole's friends are gonna come over to play today because I told them that since we didn't have them come over yesterday, you guys, that like lighting is like really bad. I don't know how to fix that. What was I saying? Because I told his friends that they couldn't come over yesterday, that I said that they'll definitely be able to come over today. So we'll do that. I also had girls' night last night. I went over to a friend's house and we watched The Greatest Showman together. She's never seen it. And so I brought over my laptop. We hooked it up to her TV and we watched The Greatest Showman and we had a lot of fun. And then I came home and spent time with my husband where we ate some Jimmy John's while finishing watching a movie that we started like last week or 2 weeks ago. That's how much time we actually have to like spend time together to like watch movies and stuff. It takes us like 2 sittings to like watch a movie. And I don't see my life getting less busy anytime soon. And then cleaned the shelves like on my desk. So I didn't get the entire thing done. Maybe next week I'll do the top of the desk and then I'll do the drawers and like the cabinets on my desk. So I'm planning on like spending a good 3 days on just my desk, very slowly getting it cleaned and organized. But while I was with my friend last night, we were talking and I was telling her like she has a really cute fashion sense and I need to have better clothes for student teaching and for like just the professional world, I guess you could say. And so I have plans on it, like I'm planning on going to Old Navy next month and getting some of those like pixie pants that they have them here. So pretty much I'm looking for 3 to 4 pairs of work pants and then maybe even a couple skirts, I'm not sure. And then I need some tops and like 2 to 3 cardigans, maybe that are more like neutral that can go with anything. And then I want 2 pairs of teaks, so flats, and then like a pair of like booties to get me started. I know that it's going to grow and I might even end up kicking my husband out of our closet and redoing our closet so that I can like hang up all my clothes eventually in there. Because right now we have our laundry hamper in our closet and I don't really want to keep it there because it really like takes up a lot of the space because I don't feel like I can hang up my clothes above the dirty clothes hamper. Like that's just weird to me. And so I need to figure out a new place for that. I don't know where. But yeah, so that's next month I'm planning, and I'll show you guys everything that I get next month. Like it's gonna be kind of a really big haul. But if you guys have any suggestions on where to get nice but still like inexpensive work clothes that you can either dress up or dress down kind of a thing, because I want it to be a very versatile wardrobe, please leave a comment for me. Please help guide me. Tell me what I should be looking for, because you guys, I used to sell LuLaRoe like a year ago, but before I sold LuLaRoe I only had maybe like 4 pieces of clothing from LuLaRoe, and so I didn't really shop that much from LuLaRoe people because we didn't have the money. And then when I got LuLaRoe, I like just kind of took things from my own inventory. So I have still yet to like go out shopping for clothes for me for like years. Like I don't remember the last time I went to the store to like try on clothes and like go clothing shopping for me. So send all the help. Send all the help. But I'm gonna let you guys go because we're here at the kids club. I may or may not check in again today. But yeah, so I'm here, I'm gonna work. I brought a movie that maybe the kids would want to watch. We shall see. Waiting to bark, people. So yeah, here, I'll check, possibly check in with you guys later. Might not, I don't know. But I will check in at least tomorrow. So, until next time, bye. Okay, so it's me again. Just a really quick story. So after work, I decided to go around the corner because there's this place called the Old Grist Mill. And I decided to get a bagel from them. And so I can eat that at lunch. And so I ordered a bagel because, and I don't order anything for my kids because they're getting lunch at, because they're getting a lunch at the school. So here's the thing. The lady behind me heard me just order one bagel for myself. And so she comes up behind me after, like, I'm waiting for my bagel because I'm getting it with just cream cheese. Like, something super simple. I didn't want anything big or heavy or anything like that for lunch today. Just a bagel with cream cheese.
The boy said no because it's yet older stuff.
And she bought me 3 more bagels. What's that? Which was very nice of her. I appreciated it. But I also felt like she was in a way kind of judging me. Like I bought these bagels. Get out of here. She bought me these bagels and because she saw that I have 3 boys and I was only ordering 1 bagel. Which, like I said, I appreciate it. But it also made me like wait there like way longer for these like extra bagels because like nobody knew about them. Like, she ordered them and they wrote on the receipt like 3 bagels paid for, but like I didn't know if I was supposed to just wait for them or like what was going on. And so I was just standing there. Finally, I like went back to the person at the register. I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like somebody's like paid for these. And she's like, oh yeah, it was just here. So it would have been nice. I don't know. And I'm not trying to complain. Like it was super nice of her and stuff like that. It was just like I said, it also, I'm trying really hard not to complain right now about it. I hope I'm explaining this in a nice, kind way. I don't mind when people serve me. I don't. I love to serve other people. So I can understand why people truly love to serve others. Like, I understand. It just felt in this instance that this service was done slightly out of judgment. I don't know if that makes sense. To finish my story, because my camera cut me off because it said my memory card was too full, which it's not, but I have to reformat it every time it thinks it's too full. I should just get another memory card to carry with me in cases like that. But anyway, so the lady and the bagels, pretty much I feel like now my kids have what I would have dubbed judgmental bagels. And they will eat these judgmental bagels today. And they will like them. But yeah. I don't know. Does anyone understand what I'm even saying? Like why it kind of got to me and like it bugged the heck out of me today? Well, I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna start editing and stuff and just chilling. I have my kids playing games quietly for about 30 minutes before friends come over, and then they'll come over and then we'll have chaos in my house. So I'll let you guys go. Ira, you cheated. You're disqualified. Shane.
I couldn't do it actually.
Yo.
Only one who correct.
No, you didn't even do it correct, y'all. Hello. Today's Friday. So I think I did like that one clip yesterday. I haven't even edited the fitness thing, which honestly it's not much of a thing. It's me explaining how I'm not doing it anymore. But I still haven't done that. Like edit that and upload that, which I might do when I get home. But right now, I'm on my way to run a couple errands, which hopefully I can do them kind of quickly. First errand, I need to go to the pharmacy to pick up a prescription for Cole. He ran out of his like anxiety medication. I guess we can call it anxiety medication. I don't know what to call it because it's not necessarily truly an anxiety medication. It's named Clonidine, which is actually a heart medication. It's supposed to like calm your heart, like slow down your heart. But what he's taking it for, because you take medications for all sorts of reasons, people. What he's taking it for is the calming effect, to kind of just slow him down but not change him, because I didn't want medication that like alters his personality in any way. I just need him to like be able to slow down enough that he's able to think through situations clearly and stuff like that. So I have to pick that up. And then I'm going to this shop called Adorn It. Some of you may or may not have heard it, but it's like a clothing shop, kind of. I would liken it somewhat to LuLaRoe. Then again, not really like LuLaRoe. But I don't know what sizes I am with them, and I honestly have not been shopping for myself, and I think I mentioned this yesterday. If I did, I'm sorry, because I don't remember what I said yesterday. I'm trying to see behind all these beads. I haven't been shopping for myself in years. Like, I got new clothes when I did LuLaRoe, but I didn't actually leave my house to go shopping. And like, I think I pretty much said this yesterday, so I'm not going to make myself. And so I'm seeing all these cute things getting posted on this Adorn It like Facebook group, which if you want to get sales, that's where you get the sales kind of a thing. Otherwise, you're paying full price for the items if you go into the store, which I don't mind necessarily paying full price, but if I know what size I am in some different things, then if they're posting something that, you know, they're having a sale on and we happen to have some money in our account for me to be like, yeah, I can get that and I can pick that up, then I can do that instead of and get more or bang for my buck, and start kind of building my professional wardrobe a little earlier than I was thinking I was going to do, which is only by like not even a month earlier than I was thinking I was going to do. But yeah, so picking up the prescription, going to Adorn It, and then I have to pick up our groceries from Walmart, and then I'm going home. And I want to be home no later than 5:30. So that's going to give me like an hour and a half to get everything that I want to get done. And honestly, if I could be home by closer to 5, that would be even better. I'm not, honestly, like, I'm not wanting to, like, truly love the whole shopping process and stuff like that. Like, I'm going in to try on some things so I know my sizing, and, like, even maybe talk to somebody there, like, I just don't know my sizing. Like, I just joined your Facebook group, and there's lots of cute things, but I'm scared to do anything. So I don't know what sizes I would wear. Like, I haven't been shopping in years for myself. Just crazy. But that's the plan. But I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna turn on a podcast I've been listening to. Let me find what it is really quick. get distracted is the goal here, you guys. It's called... What's it called? Can't read that. Teachers... Scroll up to the top and see if it says what it is here. Oh, Teach Me Teacher is the podcast that I've been listening to. Like, there's a lot of them. I guess it's been going on for a few years now. And so I decided that I wanted to listen to these. I've been really enjoying them, so that's what I'm listening to. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna listen to my podcast. I'm gonna get some stuff done. Will probably even help me wake up so that I can be awake, because I fell asleep in our bed again. I took a nap, which I'm trying not to do as much, but I did. I was tired. So I will let you guys go. Oh, also, before I do that even, yes, I'm like all over the place. So last night you saw us my kids running around. We went to the middle school that I'm going to be doing my student teaching at. And so I was able to see the school. I haven't been able to get in. I did email the principal and to the teacher today. I emailed to the principal just asking, being like, hey, I'm student teaching at your school. Like, he should know, because like he had to set it up. Like, I'm gonna be student teaching at your school. I was wondering if there is a time that, I'm like, I know it's summertime, but I was wondering if there's a time that we can set up that I can come in and meet you, and so I can learn more about the school and what your expectations are of me. And then I asked if there were any meetings before school, like professional development meetings or something like that, in which I would be able to attend before school to kind of gear me up for school, stuff like that. So I emailed him about that. I have not gotten an email back from him. I'm not expecting anything back until maybe next week or the week after. And then I emailed again the actual teacher that I'll be doing my student teaching with, because I emailed her close to like the end of the school year, so a few months ago, and I never got a response. I emailed her again asking, you know, again, I know it's summertime, but I'm wondering if there's a time that we can meet up and stuff like that. And then I told her, like I said, I know it's summertime, like if you need help setting up your classroom, let me know and I can come in and help. Like, because I want a rundown of how her classroom looks like and what it, like, how she runs it. So I'm not coming in, like, I'm going to obviously probably observe the first couple days in her classroom to see how it runs and stuff like that. But I want to kind of have some background knowledge on what's going on before I go in. And then I want to know what her expectations are of me and stuff like that. Like, I don't want to go in there and meet her on the very first day. Like, I want there to be a meeting beforehand, because I feel like that would just be awkward. So I did that today as well. And again, not expecting to hear back from her tonight. Hoping to hear back from her either next week or the week after. Because honestly, the week after, we are into August. Like, next week is the last full week of July, and then we're into next week, which it turns into August. So I think it's all crazy. I'm gonna let you guys all go. I almost to Walgreens to pick up the prescription. So I will check back in with you guys later. Maybe I'll even show you the store I'm going to.
Recording?
Now it's recording. Now they know the truth.
Hi.
So, I was about to sit down to edit the vlog for the week. Where's the light switch? I don't even know where the light switch is anymore. There it is. He's being creepy.
That's what made me fall asleep. Never mind. I can't speech.
But I realized I didn't close it out yesterday. I didn't talk to you guys after I talked to you like one time yesterday. So I'm going to close out the vlog. I'm going to edit it so it can be uploaded hopefully on time for tomorrow morning. And no, I have not posted the fitness thing for Friday, but that's a whole nother story. So you guys remember how I said I was going to go to Adorn It and I wasn't going to buy anything? Yeah. I bought some things. But everything was like 20% off, so I got like $15 off of both of them. So I felt like it was a pretty good deal. So I got this top. Super cute. It's like a peasant top. It's way, way cute. I think I hear my dog outside. So that's the top I got. And then I got a cardigan because I'm trying to like, I want all the cardigans, you guys. I want all of the sweaters and cardigans that I can wear over things to like, in case you get cold. And so I got this cardigan. Those are snaps on it. It's super cute. The only thing with the cardigan, like I absolutely love it. Truly I do. The only thing that I wish I had were pockets. It doesn't have any pockets. So I did get those yesterday. And then I worked, which was a pretty decent night for work. And now I'm, like I said, I'm gonna sit down. I'm going to edit this vlog so I can upload it. And my husband and I were going to plan a lesson for church. Still have to read my book today. And yeah, get things done. Get things done is the goal. So I will see you guys again next week. Bye. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end of this video. If you're interested in subscribing to my channel, go ahead and click on the link down below. Or if you're interested in watching one of my previous videos, there's also a link for that. Thank you guys again so much, and I hope to see you here again next time. Bye.